Hi everyone, I am Julka. Today we talk about simple interest, the first topic of mathematical finance. What do you mean by simple interest? Simple interest on a given principal at a given rate for a given time is the product of three factors: principal, rate of interest, and the time. And always remember that principal always in rupees, rate of interest always in decimal, and time always in years. So the formula for simple interest is P into R into T. Amount equals to principal plus simple interest. And we know that simple interest is P into R into T. Therefore, amount equals to principal plus PRT. If we take P common, amount equals to principal multiplied by 1 plus RT. And we can calculate principal using same formula. Principal equals to amount whole divided by 1 plus RT, or we can say that amount multiplied by 1 plus RT raised to the power minus 1. Now we are starting with the first example. We want to find out simple interest on rupees 10,000 for 5 years at a 10% rate of interest, and we also find out the amount. In this question, principal is given 10,000, rate of interest 10%, this implies 0.1, and the time is 5 years. And we have to find out simple interest first. We know that simple interest P into R into T. Here principal is 10,000, rate of interest 10%, that is 0.1, and the time is 5. If we multiply all these three, we will get a simple interest of rupees 5,000. And amount equals to principal plus simple interest. Principal here is 10,000 and we calculated simple interest of rupees 5,000. The sum of these two give you amount. So amount equals to 10,000 plus 5,000, that is equals to 15,000. In this example, we want to calculate simple interest on rupees 5 lakh for 3.5 years at a rate of interest 8%. And we also want to calculate the amount. In this question, principal rupees 5 lakh, rate of interest 8%, this implies 0.08, and the time is 3.5 years. We know that simple interest, principal into rate of interest into time. Principal is 5 lakh, rate of interest 0.08, and time is 3.5. By multiplying this 3, we'll get rupees 1,40,000 as in simple interest. And we know that amount equals to principal plus simple interest. In this question, simple interest is 1,40,000 and the amount is 5 lakh. By adding these two, we will get amount of rupees 6,40,000. In this example, we want to find out time required for 10,000 rupees to yield 2,500 rupees in simple interest at a rate of 10%. In this question, principal 10,000 rupees, simple interest 2,500 rupees, and the rate of interest is 0.1, that is 10%. And now we want to calculate the time. We know that simple interest is P into R into T. Here simple interest 2,500, principal 10,000, rate of interest 0.1, and time is unknown. By calculating this, we will get and the time is 2.5 years. At what rate will 10,000 rupees yield 2,000 rupees in simple interest in 4 years? Here we want to calculate the rate of interest. In this question, principal is rupees 10,000, simple interest rupees 2,000 and the time is 4 years and we want to calculate rate of interest. We know that simple interest is principal into rate into time. Here, simple interest is 2000, principal 10,000, time 4 years, and rate of interest is unknown. We want to calculate the rate of interest. By putting all this value into the formula, we'll calculate rate of interest. After calculation, R is 0.05. This implies 5%. What principal will amount to rupees 10,000 in 2.5 years at 10% simple interest? In this question, we want to calculate the principal. In this question, amount 10,000 rupees, time 2.5 years, rate of interest 10%. This implies 0.1. And now we want to calculate the principal value. We know that amount equals to principal multiplied by 1 plus RT. In this question, amount is 10,000, principal unknown, rate of interest 0.1 and the time is 2.5 years. Put all this in formula to calculate principal. After calculating, P equals to 8,000. This implies principal is 8,000 rupees.